How's it going, guys? Welcome to it's Aviation time, and today we have an amazing video. As you can see, we are flying in F-18 in Flight Simulator 2020. That's right, the first military aircraft in Flight Simulator 2020 has been released as a mod by an anonymous person, actually. And some of the stuff with this aircraft is not perfect. There are some flaws with it. It's not a perfect study level F-18. As well as that, the HUD and MFDs do not work on the aircraft just yet, but most of the gauges do, and most of the switches actually work on the aircraft. As well, the engines can't be manually started, so you can't actually start the engines. So the only ways you can start is by spawning in the air on the runway, and if you do spawn on the runway, the landing gear is up by default, so you have to slew if you do spawn on the runway. As well, the afterburner doesn't have an effect yet, so you can't see the afterburner, but it will increase the thrust as if the afterburner was there. And lastly, the plane is very wobbly at around 800 knots, but it might not be as wobbly with the legacy flight model. So on top of this, we will be taking a quick look at another mod. It's the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Has been modeled for Flight Sim 2020. It's a different mod. If you don't want to see that after the intro, you can skip ahead. It'll be on the screen right now where you can skip to. But without further ado, hopefully you guys enjoyed this showcase of the first military aircraft in Flight Simulator 2020. If you do, make sure to drop a like, comment down below any video ideas, flight suggestions, or any feedback. That'd be greatly appreciated. Make sure to subscribe if you're new and turn on those post notifications so you know when we post any new content. Anyways, we'll see you guys in Sydney. Unless you skip ahead, see you in Centro. Alright guys, here we are in Sydney, Australia. We're going to show you the first part of this video. As you see, we are already in the F-18. It only comes in the Blue Angels with one livery, but nonetheless, it is an F-18. So we're just going to fly north into Sydney, and I'll show you the before and after pictures of the bridge right now. And as you can see, there's actually a big difference, and we're going to fly over it quickly just to show you guys. And it's just a overall good mod, just something to add, just maybe you're doing a scenic flight in Sydney, just like one of those like small things that actually really matters. Anyways, we speed up after this. We will take the plane over to El Centro, and then we will try to perform some maneuvers with it, see how fast we can go before it technically crashes in the sim. Apparently can go up to 800 knots. So here, as the bridge loads in, here's what it looks now. It looks so good. And yeah, here is the Sydney Harbour Bridge mod for Flight Simulator 2020. I think the traffic does still go underneath, which is kind of unlucky, but they actually have the bridge, and it is actually modeled now, so it does look a lot better. The laning looks a lot better. It looks like the train line, A-train line is there as well. And yeah, overall, this mod's really good. Once again, link will be in the description down below. And let's head to El Centro. And let's try to fly this F-18 in El Centro. We'll try to land it. We'll do all sorts of things. We'll see you there. Alrighty guys, here we are in El Centro in the F-18. Now, actually, a quick side note, you can actually change the liveries. There are actually a lot of different liveries, and they're all from the base game of Flight Simulator X from the looks of things. The images were really blurry, and there wasn't really a great description, so I kind of had to take a guess on what aircraft to choose. But we ended up finding the US Marines pack. All the Blue Angels are there, Royal Canadian Air Force, Royal Air Force. I think there's even like Chinese Air Force, Australian Air Force. There's a lot. So anyways, we're here flying the farms in El Centro at around 5,800 feet. We're just going to try to perform a bunch of tests on the aircraft. We'll see how fast it can go. We'll try to perform some tight turns, climbs, we'll try to do a barrel roll, loop-the-loop, you know. Standard stuff, I guess. I don't know. I'm not much of a military jet guy. Here's the cockpit, actually. I don't know if you guys have seen it already. It's actually really good. It's actually a very good cockpit. It just sucks that the PFD, MFD, and HUD don't work. The only thing that really does work, though, are these instruments, I think, work. But I don't know. I have no idea if they work or not. altimeter's reading correctly, but... Oh, traps, flaps work, launch bar works. Okay, this a lot of stuff here actually works. As you can see, actually, a lot of stuff in this cockpit does actually work, or at least most of it does. So once again, here's the cockpit, looking all around. I don't know why the radio altimeter is following me, but very good cockpit actually. Just can't wait for the HUD and stuff to work, and then it'll be honestly almost perfect. So we've climbed up to around 15,000 feet, very safe height. We won't be hitting much, and we're at about 450 knots right now. And I'm just gonna level her out, and we're just gonna do a turn to the left and a turn to the right, around 90 degrees each. As you can see, she works pretty good. My joystick sensitivity is really low, that's why I can't really do any fast maneuvers. So if we bring her back, this is the fastest I can turn it right now with my joystick. We make the right turn. Yeah, looking pretty good so far. Let's descend a little bit. We'll see how she does in the descent. Let's speed up and then let's head into a climb. Like you see, we're climbing almost vertical now. Speed's dropping, performing really well, performing almost like with flight sim actually. Bring the throttle back and level her out. It is kind of hard to fly her level without a HUD, but other than that, let's try a barrel roll. Why not? I'm gonna try a barrel roll here. As you can see, we are now inverted, and we're gonna try to roll out of it. There we go. We can make a left bank, and overall, she's working really well. What else could we do? We could try a loop-the-loop, and then we'll see how fast she can go, how slow she can go. Yeah, let's throttle her up and let's try to do this loop to loop without breaking the game. We're now vertical, coming inverted. Yeah, it's alright. I know that wasn't a full loop to loop. Try to get some speed here and do an actual loop-to-loop. You guys don't get angry at me. Alright, pulling her up. I think I just stalled her. Are we gonna flat spin? Yeah, we didn't do it. We're at 40 knots. Anyways, I'm gonna descend a bit here. Head back towards the airbase. And let's see what else we can do. Let's actually see how fast she can go. So I'm gonna speed her up. Full throttle, full afterburner. Once again, there are no afterburner effects, but it does put the same amount of throttle in as if there was afterburners. We'll see how fast she can go before I break the game. We will probably break the game here. Now she can go 800 knots apparently before being wobbly. So we're gonna try that. We're just gonna try to see if we can hit 800 knots before she breaks. 650. Approaching 700. Pretty nervous. If I do anything crazy right now, I'm gonna break the plane, so I'm not really gonna turn. And I'll slow down before. At about 750. Approaching 800. There we go, 800 knots. She is not broken yet. We do it at 850 max. I think we're stalling. It's not going any. Alright. So apparently you can go, don't go above 800 knots. You can go about 816 and then it started crashing. So 860 knots seems to be the limit for this plane. And other than that, let's try, because we can't start her on the ground, or we can't take off from the ground because we have to slew up. So let's try landing her now, and then let's try landing and taking off. We'll try that, and then I think that's all for the aircraft. I think we've tested enough. So let's see. Whoa. Got to zoom out. It's a little hard to control low speeds, I will be honest. I'm having a bit of trouble like trying to control the elevator right now. I'm only in the exterior view so I can actually see my speed. There we go. Landed a bit fast, but we are on the ground. Reversers actually work on this. And looks like we landed. So it is possible to land this aircraft. We'll try taking it off now with the wheels on when we get to the end of the runway. Then I think we're done with the F-18. I think we've done a good job. We're actually below sea level right now. It's odd. Here we are, lined up runway 12, and let's try to take this F-18 off the ground. Another final test for it. And overall, hopefully you guys enjoyed this aircraft. Once again, links to it will be in the description down below. Let's see her go. Full afterburner. Get off the ground. Alrighty guys, that was us testing the A-18 for Flight Simulator 2020. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you do, make sure to drop a like down below. Once again, I know I'm saying this a lot, download link to all the mods used in this video in the description down below as well. Comment down below any video ideas, flight suggestions, or any feedback. That'd be greatly appreciated for the channel. And make sure to subscribe if you're new and turn on those post notifications so you know when we post any new content. Anyways guys, once again, thank you for watching this video of the first Military Jet in Flight Simulator 2020. see you guys again soon. See ya!